Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here are guys, we're on my base, and in this part what I would like to do is get out and take out this spaceport here, because what I'm looking for is to create a corridor through here which I can fly to expand this area here. We've got an abandoned mine down here which I want to check out, all sorts of stuff like that. But before we do that guys, a bit of an update. If you watched the previous video, you'll be aware I built this furnace room, and it got very blocky, but I think it works. Just to give you, give you a bit of a tour. I've gone for a very colourful texture and colouring scheme, just to try and break up the blockiness a little bit, make it look a little bit more fun. I mean, a bit of inconsistency here. This is due to the fact that these are steel blocks, so they won't take the brick texture. I think I've got away with it. Just to give you a little bit of an update in here. Come in here. If I can show you, we've got about 8% power at the moment, so it's building up slowly. But at the end of the day, it doesn't have to power that much. I've put all my spare ore in here, so just to give you an idea. You can see this is done it already. So, and we can power him off again because we don't want to leave the furnace burning up the power. It's not doing anything. And of course, because I've got the wireless connectors, I can join this here. I haven't really given the deconstructor a run, but I needed to do it really to clear up my inventories. Now the other hangover from the previous part was over here, and big thank you for all your comments and feedback guys. And to be honest, there was a little bit of a discussion on whether the base was airtight, and to be honest guys, I don't really know, because I put the wireless block in the center under the pillar here, and that means that there would be a possible gap down here, and I'm not sure whether if two blocks touch on an angle whether that would mean that the building was no longer airtight. But what I've decided to do is go on the safety side, and what I've done is I've moved the wireless connector down here and put a proper block back in over there. What we can do is just pop this in, rotate that in, and I've kept the just extra that back in again. I go up here on the top bit, and a big thank you to was it Mad Pollock, how your name is pronounced, who pointed out that the reason my doors weren't working was due to the fact that I had no power. But you see here, it's a bit, well, I've got 71% damage on one of my solar panels. Well, probably because that's when I took the gun away. That's probably not due to enemy action. You see, I've got 80% power in here. But so the only thing I can think of is that when I was building that building over there and hooking things up, that it messed up the power regulation in this room, so that the building thought it had no power. And all this is still growing at the moment, so I don't think I need to pick anything up here. Oh, we can pick veggies up. There's some, oh, it's a little bit over here, so I'll just grab this while we're at it. Here. As well, although I have found that I've virtually filled my base fridge up. Grab some natural sweetener while we're at it. Anyway guys, what I'm going to do is keep monitoring that just to make sure everything is okay. So what changes do I need to make to my other vehicle? Put that in there, hook that out just in case I get killed. And the changes I'm thinking of is that if you watched not the last video, the video before, when I was flying back, I found that because the ship was on its boost, that the lateral thrust was pretty bad and sluggish. So what I want to do is upgrade thrusters on that. What I'm thinking is putting 4 of these medium T2 thrusters in. And the other thing I also want to put in is a medic station. And something else I've forgotten to do, hover vehicle, if we go down here. We're going to have a medic station. We're going to put a shutter over as well, so I'm just going to unlock that. And hopefully that will now. Yeah, hover vehicle. Oh, the other thing I need to do is get rid of that. There. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put those. And the game does seem to be a little bit confused over base 1, base 2. Sometimes it flips the other way. What I'm going to do is put these in constructor out at the moment. And go back to constructor. And I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make 6 of those. The reason is that I actually noticed that I've got a bit of a hole here. Actually, it looks like I've got damage here. Yep, a little bit of damage there. And talking of damage, I don't know if I can reach that. It's this one that's damaged because it was probably due to me taking up the solar panel there. Anyway, that's all fixed. Back again. Okay, now the problem I'm going to have is where am I going to put this medical bay on this ship? It's not going to be easy, is it? I mean, I'd like it up here, but I've got the fridge. I don't really want to move the fridge. I'd have to empty it. Plus, that means I'd have to move the RCSs, which are on the top here as well. I mean, I could move the antenna, but let's just put it on base supplies. I want it on constructor out. Oh, that back on player. Flip it in and back to out again. So it's still working on the thrusters. What I'm going to do is connect that. And let's take the. Right, try and retrieve them. Not. Just take these off the top like this. I'm probably going to have to respace these. Deal with that. And we're just going to take these thrusters out as well. Which I could use some of the small thrusters to improve my performance, my stopping performance as well, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Yeah, let's do that while I'm thinking about it, guys, and while that's still building up, because I do have a little bit of a problem with the stopping now, especially when I'm overloaded. Whoops, no. Thruster. Right, we've got the med bay, large thrusters, still blocks, and we've got the shutter. Let's see what we can do. Let's just put the small thrusters in here first. So if we put a second small thruster there and there, I mean, it's going to be a bit vulnerable, but at the same time, I think it'd be okay. That's roughly on the center line, so if we put these thrusters in as well, put those in. I've got a feeling this is going to be the easy bit. We've got extra stopping thrusters, we've got more lateral thrusters. Let me just put it on here. We'll turn the thrusters on so we can see the stats. So I've got 240 stopping as opposed to 480 pushing. And I've now got 380 lateral thrust. I think that should be okay. That should give me more maneuverability. Because if I'm going to start attacking hostile POIs, life's going to get interesting. I'd love to take this out, but I've got a feeling this is a... Let's have a look. That's a container extension to do with this here, isn't it? Hover vehicle, ammo box. Get the ammunition out. That means I can now I take this out, and we take this out, and we take this out, that gives me a groove down the center. Now the med bay is 2x2, and this is 3 across here, so I'm not going to be able to get it symmetrical, am I? It's a pain. Well, we'll just have to go for it, guys. So we've got that there. Up here. This med bay is very useful. We can drop that in there just to show you. I don't think that's not going to pick up on you, is it? Bye. Hey, put your gun away. Nobody's around here. If I point at that, you'll see it says here, food poisoning, dermal burn, frostbite. So this not only just gives you extra health, it also cures certain diseases, which is very useful. Let's get back to here. That's 4 terminal and that there, and I suppose we can hook out some of these as well. I still want to keep the antenna on the lateral, so we put the antenna back in like that. That will then give the connection there. Now I've lost 2 container storages from the ammo box. Just do the shutter first. Let's finish off there. What have we got here? We've got a 2x2 by 1, 3x3, 3x4. I mean, I like the 3x3, but that's going to mess up the guns, isn't it? What's this? Oops. If I put that there, then if I've got to push the guns out, I might as well do it with symmetrically with the 3x3 shutter, haven't I? But what about the gun on the rear? I don't want to, yeah, that's going to affect the gun to the rear, isn't it? To push the gun back that way. So messy. I don't know, that fits. I think we're going to go that way and work around it, guys. So that's going to then close that. Let's give you first aid. So that's nice and closed. It's just got night, guys. I'm just going to go and have a quick hit so we do this in daylight. And that's it. There's no point me seeing there's a bed next door. So everything's going to be okay. Right. Now what are we going to do about the wireless connector? Just let's just take that out. This is that's a steel block as well. And what happens is this is now coming through like this, isn't it? So, and these are the containers from the original. Okay. Let me just take. Well, this one's going to come out. That one's going to come out. What is this one here? Actually, I've just had a thought, guys. If I take that one out, and if I take that one out, will that break the connection? That's a container extension. That's a container extension. I'm thinking, can I get the core in there? And what's on the other side? Just take this out, so see what the symmetry is like. That's a steel block there. That's a corner extension. So what I could do is put a corner extension in there. That will join these up to this. We can't put, well, we can put something there, and we can put something there, and we need another 4 blocks here. So if I take out this one here, then we can put a block there and come down that way. What we could do then is put in a container extension there, and where's that connecting through? Probably because it's getting messy. Retrieve. This is a container extension. Okay. This is a steel block. That's a container extension. But that is a. Now that then bleeds into that. Oh, this is getting a pain in the neck, to be honest, guys. Okay. What have I just done? I've just shot my own ship. With a shotgun. Right. Let's take these out. Move that out there. Take that out. And take that out. I've got a feeling I'm not going to get out to raid that POI at this rate. My ship's going to be in pieces. Never mind. Once it's fixed, guys, it's going to look really great. If I put that in there and space the thrusters out, that gives me a bit of extra space there. That gives me a gap there, which we can then protect. That gives me, so we can then put a there. That connects up these 3, and I can put another container there. That will give me enough containers for my ammo. That gives me a little bit of a hole down here. Oops. That's that container extension. That back. Right, yes. Right, you're in there. That leaves me 1, 2 slots there, which can't meet because this is here. One of the downsides of this is being the fact that I can't see. Actually, I've just had an idea, guys. I think this part is rapidly turning into how not to redesign your ship. Okay, let's just get a lift on. And point at the base. Large constructor. What we're going to do is make a new core. And 7. Get down underneath. Where is the core? I think the core is under there, isn't it? Get the core out. So while we're down here, a normal steel block in under there to replace the core. Right, construct. We're going to just put the core down in there. That makes the core safer. And what we'll do is we'll put the wireless connector there. No, actually, we'll put the wireless connector down. And we can put the wireless connector there. Put an ordinary steel block there. And we can't. That gives a platform for the gun. We're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. I still need to work on this area here. And what we can do is put another container in there. That. What is the container capacity like now? Container controller. At the moment we got 5,492. Can't remember if that's any bigger than it was before, but we can enhance this, guys. I'm sure we can. We can do then. Oops, no. Fine. Drop a couple of blocks in like that. That takes that area there. What I need to do now is work on this area here. No, I don't like this going upwards. Actually, let's put the guns on first. Guns. The guns back on to see what that fits. You're going to overhang there, but I think that would be okay. You're going to fit on there. You're going to have a slight overhang over the antenna. That will protect that side there. And this one, my instinct is to move the gun slightly forward, maybe to about there. It's going to be floating in midair, so we're going to have to support that. And that should bring the center of gravity forward as well. Oops. I think having that. Breathe. Put you back there. Three. That's it. I think that's the line, isn't it? We've now got these guns hanging out in midair next to these thrusters. Not sure I like these thrusters out like they are at the moment. Well, I suppose if I carry spares with me, I'll be okay. Now, the question is, how do we fit these guns? Well, let's just fill in this bit here first. We can't put a container controller in there, and these guns are actually further forward now. So we just get here. I think that's a cargo. Thank you, game. That's a cargo extension container as well. Right, let's just put in a steel block there, because we can't, that can't connect to there. So that's there, that's there. And why is that under there? Oh, because that's the edge of the medkit. That's okay, that makes sense. Just have that in there for the moment. That can go back in where it was before. we've now got this area here. Because that could stay the way it is at the moment. Because I'd like to protect the thrusters a bit. And I put the container, and that doesn't look right because that's hanging out way past. Okay, you come out like that. What are you? Your container extension. 1, 2, 3. Take you out on this side. 1, 2, 3 on that side. What we're going to do is that doesn't interact with that, so if I do, yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3. 1. No. 1, 2, 3. You are not cooperating, game. Keep on doing that. That's my sniper rifle. I don't have that much ammunition for it either. So that smooths that out like that. Okay. Well, I suppose we can give this a test flight. If it still even flies, I suppose. Wow. Hello, boys. I suppose I've just messed up my remote logistics now, haven't I? Never mind, I'll just have to redo it. Anyway, grab a little bit of loot. That flies, if nothing else. I suppose that's one thing I can grab that. Back it here. Let's just give it a little bit of a test flight, guys. See what it's like. I'm flying slightly lopsided, aren't I? Or was that due to the terrain? No, I'm slightly heavy on one side, aren't I? That's going to be a pain. Let's just get over the level blocks and see if it... Oh, the other thing I want to test is... Actually, I think moving the guns forward as... if we can find something to shoot. And we're missing Gatling guns. Oh, we've got no ammo, haven't we? Ah! I took all the ammo out. Oh well. So much for that idea. Wow. That's a bit aggressive, isn't it? I have to be learned how to. Drop down. Okay. F4. Reconnect instructor out. What I will do is put the ammunition back in so that I won't forget. I can go in. just working with steel blocks and container blocks now, aren't we? I mean, I could shrink. Trouble is, even if I shrink down the shutter, it's still going to affect this cannon on this side, isn't it? So I've got to find some way. Well, let's do what I can with the aesthetic. Whoops. Right, let's just change the. Oh, let's take that out. I've got an extra thruster on this side. Don't need. That can come out. Right, let's take these out. And to take those out, first thing out. Let's take these off. These are containers. And this off on this side. Take those off. Get back to here. Oops, no. Get back to here. I mean, I could put a container on that side, but this ship's already heavy on this side already, so I'm going to put ordinary store blocks in on this side like that. That will protect these. I don't like that. Designing on the fly. Take these off. And these off. Back to what we're going to do is go with something like that. And have 1, 2, 3 on that side like that. You to there. Put in 1, 2, 3 like that. That will make it fit a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do so. That gives it a little bit of a dynamic look at the same time without actually making it too compromised. Actually, if I put a hardened steel block there, that might, and an ordinary steel block on that side, that will bring out the gun platform out a little bit. You can go fine like that. And if we come back to here, I mean, I could make it look really blocky. We could put a hardened steel block in there like that. That means if we get any forward fire, a hardened steel block will protect these thrusters. Yeah, I think it's coming together, guys. Actually, what I will do, take this one out again. Hardened steel blocks, take them out again. And what we're going to do is if we put in something. Put in a block like that, and whoops, block like that. What I really want here is something like a truncated. That, yeah, coming out like that. would that be look a bit too much? I mean, it doesn't look exactly all that aerodynamic, does it? But then this isn't meant to be aerodynamic. This is meant to project a view of we mean business. If you don't like it, we're coming to get you. And beyond that, it's tough luck. And I think here, just to make this look like it's supported. Just drop that there. I mean, the idea is eventually to evolve this into a hover tank anyway, so maybe this is all part of the process. That gun's facing the wrong way. Oh, that probably because I was flying it, wasn't it? We've got that there now. I mean, not totally happy with this. Let me just back to here. Maybe if we take that out, there, that controller, yep. So they're both control blocks, okay. Let's back again. Let's just whack those in there like that. Maybe to keep it in keeping with the whole look. Maybe we'll just put this in like put that there. That effectively creates two gun emplacements out the side like that. Well, this thruster's a little bit exposed. We may have to think a little bit about what we can fit into here. Protect that thruster from side attacks. What I'm going to do is just... Oops. That's stupid of me. I'm just going to... I'm sure that was fitting properly. Yeah. So that comes in there. A quick look at the container controller. It's still 5734 because I didn't actually manufacture any additional containers. But the ammo box is now self-contained. This is contained. I could add a few more container extensions if I wanted to, and of course I still haven't filled that hole there. No point having a right. Let's have a quick see how it flies, guys. Hey, what are you firing at? Hey, stop it, stop it, stop it! Yeah, stupid. That's because all my turrets are now completely messed up. What I'm going to do is tell it to regroup, actually. Oops, I'm running out of food, guys. Better break that connection. And I'm just going to eat some food before I starve to death. That'd be the ultimate embarrassment. And what I'm going to have to do now is sort out these groups. Right. Gatling guns, miniguns. Add to group. Turrets. Minigun turrets. Add group. Add turret. Add group. That should stop them doing that stupid. I'm not sure why that got into there. Into group. Oh, NPC. Wrong way round. a whole lot of thrusters here. Add this to thrusters left. Okay. Add to thrusters left. Add to thrusters right. Thrusters right. Where did you come from? What are you? Oh, these are back thrusters. They're in the wrong group. So they've got to go be added to back into that thrusters. It might have been easier just to have got it told it to regroup and then just redid the boost one. Right, this is reverse, so we need to add you to reverse. Oh no, thruster F. Your way. Thruster F. I think that's it all sorted out, guys. Hover engine, spotlights, spinning guns, Gatling guns, cockpit, mid station, shutter door, wireless connector detected. And what we're going to do, guys, is I just want to go out and see what the... So it's still stern heavy. If I press there, you can just see it. It's just flipping up, but it's not. At least it's flying level now. Just see what the... Sorry, creatures, reload. Maybe if I put another RCS in, that might... Okay. Waste not, want not. And of course the drones are back. Back. So we're still a little bit stern heavy, guys. So let me just get back to base and just try it out on the level to see how it levels out. Right, we're at 3 meters. Now I think it's, you see it there, it's tilting very slightly. So it's very lightly stern heavy. I don't think there's much I can do about that because it's probably due to the distribution of the weight within the ship itself. So let me just get into here. Turn the thrusters off and the lift off. And go back to first person, put the gun away, don't need it. It's not looking that elegant, but I don't really want to put any more blocks on than what's necessary. I will put some blocks on here just to try and protect these thrusters. And that. Right, guys, I've just noticed the time. I've gone way over time for this video, and we're not going to get out and do that POI because this is taking a lot longer to make the changes than I thought it would. And this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will get out and about and see if we can get this ship out and give it a bit of a field test. What I'll probably do is do a little bit of work off camera, see if I can knock some of these rough edges off. I'm not totally convinced about these corners here. Maybe I need to take that off, but I'll do that off camera, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.